Hi folks, Job Comics here, having a look at another Lost Bronze Age DC title. This is Secret Society of Supervillains. There's a lot of SSSs in there. 10 Masters of Evil together in one brain-boggling book. This is issue number 1. It's got that really, really cool cover here. Captain Cold and Grodd, and they've got these robot superheroes that they've done in, yeah, and they put them in the bin. Imagine you were wandering around, you found this kind of destroyed robot Batman. Can you imagine the implications that would have? Any road up, here we go. So it's attention, you're cordially invited to attend the first bi-monthly meeting of the Secret Society of Supervillains. Attend or die, so if you don't go to the meeting, they just kill you. Captain Cold, Mirror Master, a couple of Flash Rogue gallery contenders here. Jerry Conway doing the writing, Pablo Marcus doing the art. And that's what I find most interesting about this book, is the Pablo's artwork on this is absolutely stellar. It's got that 70s look to it, where it's kind of, they've verged away from the sort of campiness of the Silver Age, and they're getting into much darker territory, and even silly villains like Gorilla Grodd are you know, given the grittier 70s treatment, which, you know, you gotta love, because without that we wouldn't have had anything else from the moving forward. And you've got this guy here, what was his name? Copperhead. He's a snake-based villain, and then you've got a renegade Green Lantern. Of course, it's Sinestro. So, you know, they're building up the cast of characters. Look at that 2-page spread, isn't that unusual? Sinestro there, and he's taking over this corporation, the Citadel Sinister. They even give you a little map, so you know exactly where the men's suites. What's going on in the men's suite? And there's a costume design. There's a meat parlour. What the supervillains need with a parlour. And then, so you know, you're getting this sort of corporate supervillain stuff going on. Here's Star Sapphire, old GL villain, and you've got all the, yeah, you look at this. Captain Boomerang, the Wizard from Earth 2, Mirror Master, Captain Cold, Grodd, Catwoman, the Shadow Thief, Copperhead. It is quite it's quite the ensemble cast. You gotta love it, yeah. Oui, monsieur, I am her successor. French? Good lord. These supervillains, these guys are crazy, bit heavy. Don't worry, look, Justice League. Of course they blow him, but the comic has already spoiled its own big twist here. Yeah, because, you know, that cover, which is quite eye-catching. Look at that, isn't that great? 2 giant specials. Where the hell are we going to keep them? So, yeah, we get the Justice League breaking in. Grodd takes out Superman, and, you know, the Mirror Master takes out Flash, and then, of course, you get there's something very wrong here. This isn't Superman, it's a robot. Yeah, all of those heroes are robots, Grodd. So you can see that the big reveal here is that the Manhunter is this masked villain behind the head of this corporation. Right, now, I remember Manhunter from Detective Comics, yeah, do you remember? Archie Goodwin and Walt Simonson? But he dies at the end of that series, so, you know, all of us, in fact, I'm the clone of a man named Paul Kirk. So he's the clone of the character from those issues of Detective. What a strange twine of events, yeah. So there you go, that's the supervillains are out doing their thing, and this sets up this book for a kind of medium run. I don't know if it did awful well. I suppose it was always going to be difficult trying to base a book on the bad guys. And then the return of Captain Comet, we can hardly wait. It's almost a precursor to Suicide Squad. What do you think? Is this where the Suicide Squad got the idea from? Yeah. The Sinister Citadel, so it gives you a little text bit all about Paul Kirk and all that kind of stuff. So there you go, isn't that amazing? You gotta love it. Secret Society of Supervillains. Have you read it? Do you like it? Do you think it was rubbish? Was it just stupid? Is it an early Suicide Squad? Just a quick cash grab. You gotta love that cover. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Catch you all tomorrow.